Hello everyone, my name is Paul Zongo. I am a social media influencer and I do social work. Today I came most to talk about responsibility. Why am I talking about responsibility? I have few things that I want us to share about responsibility and how we can handle it, how we can be responsible in some things. Which age exactly is the age of responsibility? Because sometimes people do not understand. They think like being responsible is when you just reach 30 years old, 40 years old, then you can be responsible. Some other people, they are forced to be responsible in their underage. You find someone in the age of 12, he's already responsible. It depends on the situation that they pass through. Some of them, maybe they happen to lose their parents. Some of them, they were forced by their uncles, by their aunties to just go to the road and struggle. Those are the cases, but I'm going to show you which one is the right way and how we're supposed to be responsible. Our parents, they did their best. Since when we were born, we've been under the care of our parents. They took good care of us, they feed us, they took us to school, kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, high school, till we reach university. It was under the care or the responsibility of our parents. They have done it well. I thank all my parents out there who have done great job to their children. May God bless you. You've done your part. But we cannot remain under the care of our parents until after the university. Our parents, they have done their parts. They have done their best part of taking us to school, taking good care of us until we reach the university. After the university it's another stage of us doing our part to return back what our parents they have done to us. Let me talk about this thing. There is some misunderstanding of aging here, which some people they don't understand. From which age you can still be the child of your father, and from which age you have to graduate from being the child of your father to now being responsible. From the day you were born until the 17 years old, you are still a child to your parents. But after 17 years, from 18 years old to 50 to 100, it depends on when God will call you, you are no longer a child of your parents. You are now a matured person. You need to start hustling. You need to start struggling to make it in life. As I said, a child, according to the law, he or she is considered to be a child of his or her father from the age of 1 year old until 17 years old. That one, you're qualified to be a son or a daughter of your father or a child of your parents. But after 17 years old, you are no longer a child of your parents. You are now matured to make your life. We know that we have a culture, which we call it African culture, that is allowing the child to be taken care by the parents until the age of 30, even sometimes 40. But the right age of a matured person is from 18 years old reaching 50 going up. But only ladies, they are the one who have this privilege of staying in their parents' house until a certain age. Because African culture way, ladies, we guys, we are the one to come to look for them. Ladies don't look for guys. According to our African culture, ladies don't go out to look for men for marriage, but it is men who get out of his parents' house to go and look for a wife. That's why in most cases it's allowed for a lady to stay in her parents' house until a certain age. But here comes a problem to our sisters, ladies. You cannot be in your parents' house until the age of 30 or more. You only have from the age of 18 years old till reaching 30 years old, it's allowed for you to be in your parents' house. But if we can add more, maybe 35, if we can add more, but mostly it's 30 years old. If you happen to reach 35, 36, going to 40 years old, you are still under your parents' care. There is a problem here. Either a problem or a question mark. Why are you still in your parents' house until the age of 35 or 40 years old? What is happening? Are you not beautiful enough? Are you not mature enough? Can't you hustle? You don't know how to go out? When I say going out, I mean go and promote yourself, because reaching the age of 40 when you're still in your parents' house, or 35, here you have to go out, promote yourself. Because if you said in that age of 40 you're still with your parents and you're waiting for a man to come and officially present himself to your family, my dear, it's just like an expired product staying in a store waiting for a client to come and buy it. Those people who do business, when they have expired products, they will take it out from the store and put it in the market so that someone at least to come and buy it cheaply. Ladies, one thing I will say, it's not all about beauty. Mentality. Have good mentality, you will have good man. You have bad mentality, you will never get a man in your life. Don't let your parents to search for you a man. That's why in most cases we see ladies, they get husbands through their parents. You see a father having someone who is a son to his friend, and he will propose to that guy to come and marry you. Try to use your brain. In most cases, as we know, there's some situation that happen in the family. Sometimes lady staying with the parents due to there's no guy or there's no man outside there or is interested on her, or she did not get the right person that she wants for her life. We understand that one. But remember, you are a human being, you have feelings, you have brain, and you have capacities of doing things that will fit you or to be good for you and bring good reputation to your family. Try to use your plan B. The plan B means start looking away forward to hustle, make your own house. I did not say to hustle to go and look for a husband. No, I said to hustle to make your own house. Get out of your parents' house responsibly. Show your parents that dad and mom, I'm now responsible. I can take good care of myself until the right man come to me. Go and look for a job. Rent your house respectfully. Let your parents know where you're staying. This will let them to know that you thought of the right thing. Our parents, they don't tell us what they have in their heart. You staying in your father's house, most of our parents, they have that question mark in their heart, but they don't tell us. That's what you have to know, ladies. Even guys who stay in their parents' house till the age of 30 to 40 years old, just know that our parents, they have many question marks in their mind about you staying in that house. They don't want to chase you, but they want you to use your brain to prove them that you become a man, to prove them that now you are a lady, you can think, you can do your things. That's what they're waiting from us. But most of us, we think like they're happy. They are not happy. They are just trying to persuade you. But it needs you to understand that now I've reached this age. Let me prove my parents they have already done enough for me. Let me now hustle to help them. Let me now hustle to support them. That is when your dad will come and beat your shoulders and say, my son, you are a man. That is when your mother will come and beat your shoulder and tell you, you are really my daughter. Parents have to sit with their children and talk to them about life. You have to open your heart to your children. Talk to your children, connect to your children, let them know how the world is moving. Until the age of 30s, your children are still with you. Try to call them down, advise them, see what is the problem. It will let them understand, like, now my parents, they're telling me this, they want me to now start looking how I can start my life. for our parents. It's not fine to keep your children in your house until after 30 years old. Just they're in the house, they don't go anywhere, they don't know what is happening outside there, they don't know how the world is moving, they don't know how to hustle to look for money, they don't know how to be connected with people. Parents, you have to encourage your children to know how to go and hustle. It is too early when you're still alive. When you die, it will be too late for your children to start hustling. It will be too late for your children to start supporting the family because you kept them home for years instead of sending them out to go see how the world is moving, to try how to hustle to get something. You guys sent your children to school to learn, to be educated. They have done it. I know due to the situation, the hard life that we are having, they could not make it to go to school, which is understandable. But still, it's not a reason to say, my child did not go to school, let them stay home. We have seen many orphans out there who did not go to school, who did not even have support, but they go out and hustle. Some of them now they own business. Some of them now they're out there making money. Why? Because they used their brain. Why? Because they were outside seeing the realities which is happening. They were connected. That's why they made it in life. You guys, you child us. There's a certain age that we also have to child you, because when you reach 50, 60, 70 years old, you will not be that strong the way you used to be when you were 30 years old. So in that ages, 70s, 80s, it's now our responsibility. We are the one to be responsible now to take good care of our families, to sponsor our families, to provide for our families. That's why parents, learn to encourage your children to go out and hustle. The right time is now. Do it now. Encourage your children to go out every day to hustle. For those who have graduated, they made it to study, they went to school, make sure that after you have done from university, go out and hustle. I know jobs are not easy to get. In case you happen to fail, there is no any other choice. You are staying in your parents' house. Both boys and girls, or ladies and gentlemen, you're still in your parents' house. You can't make it because there's no jobs out there, there's nothing. Use your talents to provide for yourself. Use your talents to sell your creativity outside. Everyone in this world is talented. That's why God gave us brain. Yes, you went to school, you have learned from school. That is theoretical part of it. But the practical part of it is the talents that you're having. You might be a musician, artist, you might be doing fashion, you can own a salon. Those are the talents that we're having. We were born with it. So make use of your talents in order to support yourself, in order to support your family. Make use of your talents. But if you fail both, you have mental and spiritual problem. You need deliverance. So today I was coming only to talk more about responsibility. Children are only called children from the age of 1 year until 17 years. After 17 years, reaching to 30, 40 years, they are no longer children. They become responsible. Instead of keeping our children home, let us send them out. Let them go and prepare their future. That was the message I had for you guys today. My name is Paul Zongo. I'm a social media influencer and I do social work. I'll be very happy to see your comments. Give me your ideas. What do you want me to talk about in my next video? Thanks for everyone who always follow my YouTube page, Paul Zongo Official, and also my TikTok, Paul Zongo 007. Remain blessed until we meet in the next video. Bye bye.